Somebody answer me as to why the flag is at half-mast. These are our enemies. Didn't we leave them?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like, come on, man.
Thank you, bro. We left them. We quit them to come over here to have our own world.
Yeah.
In 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue because we lived under the oppression of the Queen, didn't we? I feel like I'm overly confident on this topic.
I feel like I got to clean you up already.
And somebody's gonna be like, that was not right. What up, everybody? We're back. We'll get into the episode in a second. Firing off. Let me see what tour days we got coming up. The book is October 17th. The pre-sales are on fire. A lot of the stuff we talk about in this podcast is an example of the point of view that we talk about in my book. Delete that. Do we put links and stuff in there?
Yeah.
Put links in the
pre-save in the description.
And then, tour dates next week. Next week I'm going to Spokane, Washington. All those are sold out. New Brunswick, I don't know why I announced it if it's sold out. New Brunswick, New Jersey, tickets available for that. Virginia Beach, tickets available for that. And then Dayton, Greenville, Irvine are all sold out.
And links to those are also in the description.
Boom. And then Palm Beach and Miami, Florida in December. Still tickets available for that. Heck of an episode this week. We talk about what do you do in a sauna? Do you wear shorts or do you wear a towel? Very important. And then we talk about, I think I got messaged to me, I want to say over 1,000 times. There's a kid in a Chick-Fil-A, an employee that tackled someone that was trying to commit a crime in the Chick-Fil-A parking lot. That and much more. Just the full squad in the studio. No guests today. Let's get into it. Net positive. Let's hit it, baby. Wind it up. You know that wind it up?
No, who's that?
You know what that is, Andrew? You know what that is? That's the Tourette's girl.
I don't know her.
Wind it up. I don't know. She's on TikTok. You probably don't know her. She's like popular on Instagram for having Tourette's. Is that a thing?
She really has Tourette's?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, her videos are hilarious. I can't remember her name, but I'll look her up. Yeah, that's how she starts all her videos.
Nice.
Wind it up. I'm here in we're in the 22nd of October.
Yes, sir.
Coming in fresh with this shirt, which you already made fun of.
September.
It's September, yeah. What's wrong with this shirt?
I love this shirt. What are you talking about?
No, you said it was like a drug dealer shirt.
It looks a little Miami. It definitely looks a little bit Miami, yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I don't know. It just looks like you may know where to find cocaine. You don't do it, but you might know where to direct.
Like I was like a Cocaine Cowboys. I was like interviewed.
Yeah,
because I was like I worked at a restaurant where I think that was going down.
I wasn't in it, but I was around it for sure.
It, but like we shopped at the same spot.
Yeah.
I think I got this at Zara at the Green Hills Mall.
Perfect.
Yeah, that checks out.
Yeah,
it's a summer shirt.
Those are my favorites.
Yeah, a little unbuttoned. Like what do you think I'm wearing underneath these? Or what do you think I'm wearing with on the bottom? You go jeans.
Oh, like on your
some
jeans.
linen.
Yeah,
something
you can go
like
linen.
that.
You can go linen. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta yeah. It's kind of like I'm like but I can't go full Tommy Bahama.
That's a lot. That's a choice.
But that's also where that's like those shoes that your dad had on.
The New Balance.
Yeah. With the Air Monarchs. And I need a chain.
Yeah, you need a big big.
You wear chains, don't you?
Yeah.
See,
little ones,
I think I need to get in the chain gang.
You think so?
Game. I need to get in the chain game. How do you start? What's the intro?
Subtle.
Yeah, because I don't want to go obviously a thick but it's not a money flex, is it?
I mean, mine are not.
Like a rapper has like a chain that's like it's like a yeah.
Yeah, you don't need to be like iced out. Like
how does a white guy in his 30s? How does
he
start? How does he bridge? How does he? I don't do like a on my wrist.
I think most guys would probably go like. I mean, mine are really subtle.
I wonder if girls like that.
Little ones like.
No, you know what? I'm not saying that because I'm not doing things for the attention of women. Okay, I'm doing what I want. That's what women always say. Like when women like, I go, why are you always like wearing all this makeup and like getting all dressed up? Like guys don't care if your nail polish is like peach or plum. They don't. They're like, we do it for girls. Like we do it for each other. Is that true? Keely says, yeah, kind of. Yeah. We're not dressing up for guys, John. We're doing it for each other, for our own confidence. I respect it. We just got back from, where were we this week?
Wisconsin.
How was it? I had a quick update. Okay. Remember, you know how we always talk about the DMing celebrities?
Yes.
Okay. All right. We were at the comedy club, right? So we had 5 shows at the comedy club, and we're right by our hotel was the theater, like the big 1,000-person theater.
Flex.
And I wasn't in it.
Oh.
So yeah, but
just flexing on the theater itself.
We sold that many tickets, but we did 5 shows because we had to do 250 times 5. But okay, again, this is Appleton, Wisconsin, middle of nowhere. And Kevin James had a show the same night as me
Wow.
at the theater across from the only, like, how would you say, like, 5-star, there's one 5-star hotel in Appleton.
Okay.
We were staying there.
Yep.
Kevin James is there. I mean, but this is how every DM of a celebrity starts.
Yeah.
I think it starts like this. They go, I just was at my family reunion and my dad said he went to high school with Cole Swindell. They were like, I have to DM him.
Right.
So I think everyone, I go, well, all right. So we didn't find out until like after our shows were done. So like 11:30.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, well, I got a couple of buddies that would have Kevin James' number. I would have to get it from someone else.
Right.
So, but I go, if I'm going to text a buddy at midnight and say, what's Kevin James' number? That's going to be
you don't know if that's coming back or
that's not coming back until the morning, and then
Right.
we're already done.
Right.
So I DM'd him.
Nice.
No.
I think that's good because it comes from a real world
But
thing,
so
right?
does everybody's, I think. Doesn't it?
Yeah, but you're both doing comedy in the same city.
Okay, so yeah, we're both so. But Kevin James wouldn't probably know who I was. I don't know.
You don't
maybe.
think so?
He might. I don't know. But I go, hey, dude. I don't know.
Do you want to read it?
Let me find it, because I wasn't gonna say like, "Are you at the hotel?" Like I wasn't gonna.
WYD.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna start there. But Kevin James, but he has like an Instagram presence. So
I feel like he's one that wouldn't manage his own Instagram too. I feel like
Probably.
he might have a team on that thing.
all right. So I said Friday at 11:49 p.m.
Okay.
My man.
Nice. Good start. Good start. Good start.
My man. Period. We have a comedy show at the club in Appleton tonight.
Mm-hmm.
You still here? Question mark.
Nice.
That seems succinct
I think that's great.
and not like I'm outside your hotel.
Right.
Because I was like, hey, are you staying at the Cloverleaf or wherever? That's where we were. Are you at the Cloverleaf? That'd be like, I wouldn't respond to that.
Right.
And I also wasn't going to be like, we're waiting outside.
Right.
So I said, my man, and we have a comedy show at the comedy club in Appleton, meaning I'm a comedian.
Mm-hmm.
So I went through the steps that we talked about.
And thank God you did, man.
Thank God for the steps.
Yeah.
Because it was like, you have to decide, you can't do too much with it.
Right.
You can't be like, hey, someone else told me that you were a comedian and you were at the theater.
Mm-hmm.
I know who Kevin James is.
Of course.
And it's still unread. So I'm good.
Unread.
It's not read. It's okay,
Okay, good.
read.
That you said it's on.
So the question is, should I delete it? I keep it.
I'd leave it. I'd leave it there.
I think I leave it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if we and him ever became friends, he'd be like, dude, I messaged you.
Yep. You can be proud of that DM. I think that's one that you can stand by.
All right. That's the net positive here.
Yes.
The takeaway is, if it's late at night or whoever you're trying to DM, the next morning, are you going to be, oh shoot.
Nice.
That's it. That's it. We discovered it.
I'm pissed we missed that the last time we did this.
Is that going to stand the test of time?
Can you stand behind that one in the morning?
Yes, that's a great.
When the light hits that DM, can you stand on it?
Yeah. So if it's 2 years ago and he goes like that Dylan Lee from the Braves,
Right.
he goes, oh, sorry, I just saw this like a year later. I didn't love it. I didn't. I was like, dude, tough loss in the World Series. But I should have thought of. I was emotional.
Yeah.
I was emotional because we just got rocked to my hometown team.
Right.
So you go, all right, am I drunk? Is this like a thirst trap DM? Because those come into our inbox every now and then.
Of course.
They were like, hey, you wouldn't say that in the morning. You're a mom with 3 kids. You don't want to like you're gonna walk that one back for sure.
Right.
But I would be proud of this one.
Did you see the new iOS update coming out that allows you to unsend and edit text messages?
See,
that's going to cause a whole new level of problems for people.
well, they've talked about that with Twitter for a long time, but
Right.
I go, that's unfair, kind of, because everybody who has liked it, you know,
right. You could go back and edit.
because you go like, I am.
That
you're
happened on Facebook.
Yeah, I hate Republicans. And then a year later, I am a Republican. You're like, well, I liked a different post.
Right.
So are you going to get rid of the likes? So I don't know but that's, everybody's like, just make an edit button. That's like a very common, like, it's like a hack thing to say. Like, yeah, dude, that's why we can't.
Yeah. I don't, in a text format too. I don't know. I think it's way different there because it's not public, right?
Like it's not public. Right. Yeah. So why are you deleting a text? I have sent texts that I wish I could delete.
Well, there you go. That's why.
100%. Can other platforms do it? Can you do it on Android? You can't do it anywhere, right?
I don't know. I've been out of the Android game for a while. I don't know if they have it.
I've unsent DMs that I've sent on accident. It's very common. I've done this a bunch where somebody sends you someone's story, and making fun of it. You're like, look at this idiot, and then you think you're responding to the guy that sent it, and then it goes to them. Those I've sent and unsent.
That's scary.
Very scary.
Yeah,
I think we're all just living in that the day you send the most horrific thing to a loved one on accident.
We're all just waiting for it.
Just waiting for the ball to drop.
Yeah.
I would love to hear that.
Like it's going to come.
From the listeners, I would love to hear the worst thing that you sent on accident. Like we have a family group text and we have like a kind of like a big family group text, and then we have like a kind of like a Republican family group text, and then like the other one, and you just got to make sure. I don't know how else to say that. You just got to make sure you put the right joke
in the right spot.
The right one.
Yeah, right.
My cousin, like my sister said that we have an adopted. My nephew is adopted. He's like I want to say he's from Colombia. And then like she had like a natural birth like a year later. And my cousin goes, yo, you should put in the group text, looks just like, and I was like, that's not, I mean.
That is funny though.
I was like, that's not that funny.
I like it though. It's hilarious in a family chat scenario.
Yeah, funny in a family chat, but you're like, I mean, do you think your family, I talk about this in my live show. Is there a side family group text where they talk bad about you?
My immediate.
What do you have? Siblings?
My immediate family?
Yeah.
It's just me, my brother, my mom, and my dad.
Okay, so you don't think there's one. See, I'm one of 8.
Right. Yeah, that's totally different.
Oh, I was in rehab without my phone for 8 months. You don't think there was a group text that I was not on?
Well, you know whether there was or not when you got your phone back, if you had a ton of missed texts or not. And if you didn't, then they had a group chat.
Yeah. The main text was still like this, but you don't think they were discussing
for sure
me without me?
I hope they were. That's a good family. Yeah.
I talk bad about my siblings. No, I don't talk bad about it. We talk about the funny things that my siblings have done without them.
Yeah.
But like
8 people that,
and you know which, like if you have a joke, if it's about one of the other siblings, which siblings to put in that one.
Of course.
All right. I'm trying to think of how many I have in my family. There's one where 3 of my brothers and me in Georgia, that we talk about Georgia Tech. There's the 4 older brothers that we usually talk about like things that happen in childhood. There's all the kids without the parents. There's
that one probably goes wild.
That one pops off every now and then. There's one where with me and my younger siblings about our older siblings.
Nice.
And then there's me and one with the local Nashville siblings. Oh, we got tons of them. Dude.
Where are you in the 8 age-wise?
I'm 3rd.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm like, right. But then there's an Atlanta one.
Yep.
Where whoever lives in Atlanta, and then there's jokes about, we got tons of them.
Do you straddle the line there? Do you play since you're kind of in the middle, do you play older and younger? Like you kind of ride that line?
Yeah, I kind of relate. Well, I'm not married.
Right.
So I kind of related to the older ones kind of got married, I would say 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So you live a different life once you get married and have kids.
They definitely have another group chat then.
They don't think that things are funny that the single kids still think it's funny.
Yeah.
That's the best way to put it.
Yeah, they're going to listen to this and be like, and we have all these ones.
We got
one,
that one. Oh, well, too bad.
Yeah.
Speaking of, we have a Tourette's update.
What do you got?
Well, I thought I had Tourette's.
For about 39 seconds.
And then somebody said, you definitely don't have that.
Right.
And then they said...
and I was happy we unpacked that.
And they said that my friend doesn't have it either.
Oh.
In the fact checks.
Oh.
Somebody said he doesn't have it. He has just impulse control.
Oh, interesting.
Which I don't know. I mean, I think that's what we were saying, right? You have that one in there? Yeah.
Yeah, I do have this
one. What does it say? We usually get to the fact checks at the end, but we'll just get to it for the sake of the convo. Love the show. This is from Cody Sellers. Love the show. John's friend doesn't have Tourette's. Impulsivity is not the defining characteristic of Tourette's. Hashtag fact check.
I like a hashtag in an email. Nice.
That's a net positive.
Yeah.
He said that's not what it is. That's what we're learning. I thought if you just spouted something off. I have an impulsivity issue because we went to Derek Stroop, who's been on the podcast several times. We went to play golf and we were in the, like, if you play 9 holes and then you go and get like a snack or something like that. We were in Wisconsin. This lady was in the snack. She goes, "Oh, what are you guys having?" Or something very
Wisconsin.
And I go, "Derek." I go, and I impersonated her
in front of her.
Yes.
Oh boy.
I go, "Oh, what are you guys having?"
Oh, and didn't see you there.
And Derek is like more like sensible than me, and because I live in this world where most of the people that are interacting with me know me from the thing.
Right.
So let's say, for example, in here with my employees, they all know that I do that.
Right.
My family knows that I do that. I go, "Oh, good, cool." I go, "Really?" Like my dad walked in with some outfit on yesterday and I just said what I thought about it.
Right.
That's like, but he goes, "You gotta understand that people don't know you."
Yeah.
And Derek was...
That's what I was trying to say. Is like you have a comfortability issue. You're so at home in your surroundings that like
somebody needs to, I need to be diagnosed because
I'm not the one to do it.
No, but this guy, but I go, "Oh, what are you gonna have?" Or I said something and she was like, "What?" And then Derek was mortified and he goes, "Well, dude," he goes, and he saved it readily. He goes, "Well, dude, they probably think we sound like Forrest Gump."
Nice.
Perfect save.
Great save.
Great save.
He knows you.
He knows. And he's more, he's like, no one knows him until he performs. Right. And then at the meet and greet, he can spout off. Because then they just heard him and now he can, but I guess we come from, that's like Theo, our buddy.
Yeah.
Theo Vaughn's a good friend of the podcast. A good friend of ours. Like, he was like, he says impulsive things, but now everyone... Like in high school, you'd be like, "You're going to the principal's office."
Right.
He wouldn't be, I think he would support what we're saying here.
I think so.
Yeah. In high school, you're like, "Dude, you can't say that. Principal's office." Now, at least when I am with him, everyone knows him.
You have like a license to joke because people know who you are. So they're like, "Oh, okay, that kind of comes with him."
Yeah. So if you, and a percentage wise, like if you start out with 0 license, then you become like class clown. You're at 5%.
Nice.
You can joke around the school,
right?
Because you're that guy. That's a perfect example.
Yes,
you're that guy.
That's like level 1.
Then you're like, clown. Class clown level 1. Then you become a guy like the guy that's like, the guy in the like on the football team that's like has like the towel and he like snaps the guys, like, whatever that guy. He's that guy.
Yeah.
And then I guess you got to go to that's in college. You're like the guy in the frat house that's like. You're that
big man on campus.
You're that guy. Then you got to get a job.
Yep.
And then you're the guy at the office.
Then you get on social media. All of a sudden now people find you there and you
go, "I can't believe he's saying this." Then you scroll back into his stuff. You go, "Oh, this is his thing."
Yes.
That's a perfect example.
Yeah.
But no one would be at 100.
You don't start there.
No, you can't.
Oh, I got you.
No one
you can't.
Because there's going to be someone that goes, "Wow, that's wildly." Like when I had the bowl cut, they were like, "That is horrific." And then somebody goes, "No, dude, he's a comedian." They go, "Oh,
right.
In that case, amazing." Yeah. So I'm like around the people that I interact with, let's say 70% of the people, it's only people in airports, people in restaurants, people in service industry, or that have no context for me.
Right.
That I need to be. I mean, Lydia would tell you 20 stories about that. I just go to like the rental car. She said, I told her the story. He goes, "Yeah, you did that the other week at the rental car place." We walked up to the rental car place. And he goes, "What?" I go, So you're just like eating a bag of chips or what?
You said that to the guy?
Yes. No, I said it to the guy.
Yeah.
But I was like, that's like funny.
It is.
And she was like, no, dude. She was like, well, John, like he's on break. Or like
I think it's funny.
I think, but no, I need to stop doing it. But they said Derek and they said they have to come behind me and like sweep up. Nice. Is what they said.
They're like your cleanup crew guys.
Yeah. So we need somebody, a professional, a mental health professional to what is this called?
Yeah, fact check that.
We need to know what the diagnosis is so we can go forward. I did have I didn't put this in the rundown of the show because I wanted to talk to you about this.
Okay.
Because and I think everyone's going to relate to this. How would you describe the Soho House? This is a place, you're a member there and I'm a member there. It's like a Nashville, it's like a country club.
Yeah, I explain it as it's a country club without a golf course, and it's for people who work in the creative fields.
That's a perfect example. Okay. So there's like a gym there. I went there. This is from yesterday. I went there yesterday, and there's a gym there, and there's a workout facility. You can take a shower in there. It's a whole thing. And there's a sauna.
Yeah, there is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know the sauna is multi-gender.
Yes.
Is it?
It is.
Okay, so there's a men's locker room and a women's locker room, and they both open into, there's a steam shower in there and there's a sauna.
Right.
Okay, so like in the men's locker room, you can like take your clothes off.
Yeah, you're in the men's locker room.
Or like you're getting a shower and then you got to go to work. So you're like you go work out in the morning. It's like a gym.
Yeah.
So then, but what do you do in the sauna?
You're not the first one that I've talked to about this specifically.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Because I ran it by somebody else last night and they were like, that's not right. Because I went in in shorts and my shoes. But I took my shirt off. Because
you're wearing more than I wear when I go in there.
Okay.
So.
But I want to see the sweat like beat up on my skin.
For sure.
Yes, that's part of it. You're not going to wear a shirt in the sauna.
Mm-mm.
Okay. I wore shoes, but I was like, people were looking at me like, that's not what you do.
Okay.
Because you can't ask the front desk.
Yeah, you don't know.
But there was a guy in a towel.
Yeah. So that's me. I'm usually that guy.
You are.
Yeah.
Okay. And then did women come in?
So it was probably 3 times I was in the sauna in just a towel before a woman came in.
Okay.
And when a woman came in, it was like, am I in the right sauna? Like that was how I felt. Am I in the right spot?
What was she wearing?
She was in a towel and a sports bra.
Towel on the bottom?
Yeah. I don't know what was under the towel.
Yeah, no one knows what to do.
But yeah.
Yeah, but this is like, we're not just going to, this is a very exclusive membership. This is not going to relate to the fans. But in trying to make it relatable to everybody else, like what are the rules? Like, have you ever been in a position where like, all right, I think I go into the stall to change. Versus if you're on a sports team, you're like, if I go into the stall to change, I'm like
you're
loser.
Weird. Yeah, right.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you're trying to gauge the exposure level of everyone else.
Well said.
Right?
Yeah.
Because I've been in high school where like I went to like a Christian school and there wasn't a lot of like guys in the shower together, locker room, like public school football, road trip. There wasn't a lot of that.
I think everybody can relate to that too, because at a certain grade is when that switch flips. I think
to where
like when
showering.
People then are showering and comfortable and all that.
And then like college, it's like, or like at the end of the YMCA, the guy's like naked for like 30 minutes.
Yeah, old dudes stretching naked in the locker room at the YMCA. It's a weird scene. Yeah.
So, but I was in the locker room, and there's like 20 lockers here, and then there's another section, and those 20 lockers, and there's another guy. He was getting ready for work, putting on a tie.
In like your section of lockers. Yeah.
I was probably, this is hilarious. My back was to him, but I was probably 7 feet from him. But I took off my towel but I didn't face him.
Right.
So
that's kind of etiquette. Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to look the opposite way.
You're going to turn around and go full frontal on a dude without like making him feel weird. Like,
and you're not going to be like, I mean, like in the sauna, the guy was sitting in there. And it's, how big is the sauna? 10 by 10? Something like that?
Yeah, I think that's fair. Yeah.
Do you, there's no phone in there.
Right.
So there's no like, and it's you and another. You have to say hi.
Mm-hmm.
Did you say hi to the woman?
Yeah, I just said, "Hey, how you doing?" And I think that was the end.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah,
that's what you said.
Yeah, and I wasn't self-conscious about it until right now. So thanks for that.
Yeah. All right, let me think what I said. The guy. All right, so I was in there.
It wasn't like a "Hey, how you doing?" Like
it was like, "Hey, how you, like
hey, how are you?"
But you can't not say anything,
right? Just to break the ice.
You have to.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about. You don't know when if it's an enclosed situation, like in an elevator.
Mm-hmm.
You say hi. If it's one person,
yeah, I'll usually give it a "How are you?"
I would say something. Yeah, but that no one likes that conversation.
No, and I end it there. I don't go any further than
just
like,
have to say hi.
"How are you?" Like it's just
Okay.
we acknowledge our existence in here together, and that's that.
I was sitting in the sauna with my shorts on, no towel, with my shorts on and shoes.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think it was like my first time ever going in there. And then a guy came in a towel.
Yep.
And sat down, and I was like, "What's up?"
Yep.
And then he's like, "What's up?"
Mm-hmm.
And then we didn't really say anything else. But
there you go. You did it.
You're good.
Yeah.
But then I wondered what he was wearing underneath.
Yeah.
Not like in a way, but I was like,
no, like, how does that differ from what I'm wearing? I get that. Yeah.
And if I go in there with a towel, is this exist anywhere else in the world?
I'm sure it does. There's no way that this is the only sauna.
Okay, there's also showers in the multi-gender place,
right?
But with no
curtain.
So that you're supposed to wear shorts.
Those I just like. Here, let me tell you what I do.
Okay.
So I'll go in there. I'll grab one towel that I wrap around my waist. I'm naked underneath.
Okay. Yep.
I then grab another towel, and I bring that one so that when I sit down on the bench, I then drape that other towel over my knees. That way it covers any possible gap to make anybody feel uncomfortable. That's what
you don't want, because like a
I just don't want to make anybody uncomfortable.
Technically, surface area wise, a towel is more coverage, but there's more variables.
Oh, than like a pair of shorts or something. Yes.
Because the shorts, you go, I know what we're...
That's right. That's interesting.
There's no surprise attack.
The towel is, it's less risk with the attack. Let's take the word attack out. Definitely less,
no surprise.
Less room for error.
Yeah, there's a margin for error. That's a better way. If somebody's wearing shorts, you're like, all right, he's not taking his shorts off.
Right.
So we're good. If somebody's wearing a towel...
Your shorts don't just fall off.
No. And you like happen to step up the wrong way, I'm gonna give a weekly update on this.
Yeah. Oh, and then so the showers. What I was gonna say is, I'll get out after like 10 minutes. I'll go rinse off in a cold shower there. Just my upper body. I'll keep the towel on me. Yeah. And then I'll get back in and I'll go.
The towel on you in the shower?
I don't get my bottom half in the water. I just lean in and like dunk my head basically.
Because there's another guy came in there with boxers on, but like kind of like the spandex type.
The compression shorts.
Down to like his upper thigh.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't wear like a pair of underwear in there.
Yeah, you're not going briefs.
Not without a towel.
You're soaking through them in 2 seconds anyways.
You would go briefs under a towel.
You could.
Man, this is a lot to discuss, Tim. This is a lot to discuss.
It's a lot of unrelatable topics to discuss.
I've been up nights thinking about this. We have the one. Let's get to the most relatable topic.
Yeah.
We should have talked about this at the beginning.
Let's hit it.
I literally got sent. I want to sound like an influencer right now. Like so many people have been asking. I got sent this video no less than 1,000 times. On DM, on tags, on emails, on direct messages, on every social media app. There's, how do you describe it?
This is in the parking lot of a Chick-fil-A.
In a parking lot of a Chick-fil-A, someone is trying to a Chick-fil-A worker is praised for stopping a carjacking. Mm-hmm. All right, so this is in Florida.
Of course.
Florida man.
Right.
Yeah. Florida Chick-fil-A. Florida Chick-fil-A employee. It's like normal employee, Florida Chick-fil-A employee.
Different level.
But let's all right, so basically this video, if you haven't seen it, somebody is trying to carjack a woman with a baby.
Yep.
And when the cameras turn on, the Chick-fil-A employee who is wearing the reflective vest, so working the drive-through, he's charged with carjacking with a weapon and battery.
Not the employee, the guy. Yeah.
Yeah, he had the Holy Spirit, but that's right. Different. Yeah. Stupid. Okay. Okay.
I got a dumber one. So.
Yeah. All right. Well, all right. So first of all, this is 100% a form tackle.
Yes.
This is like when they train. Well, first of all, you've seen Chick-fil-A employees doing wild things. In the past, I've seen like videos of them chasing down someone. I've seen all kind of things the Chick-fil-A, like there's like a baby trapped in a drainage, and they get, not a baby, but changing car tires, all these type of things.
They're the Hall of Famers of fast food employees.
Of the service industry.
Yes.
The Hall of Famers, 100%. And I think they are like, somebody goes, well, that he probably got fired for this. I go, yeah, he got promoted.
Yeah, he owns the store
They
now.
gave him a store.
Yeah.
Because Chick-fil-A, if you're at anywhere else, that's a lawsuit. But Chick-fil-A, it's like a lot of times when like, they like, there's like a NFL team where like, the coach, like I remember Mark Richt at Georgia, like he told everybody to go to the end zone and celebrate after it was a rivalry, a team they hated.
Yep.
And the coach was like, when we score our first touchdown, everybody go. So if you got license from the boss,
yes,
you're firing off.
100%.
And Chick-fil-A employees know that. You wouldn't see that in any fast food.
No, they know that the organization has their back.
They know.
That's what it is.
It just has no discussion.
Right.
The Holy Spirit has their back.
That's it, man.
The Lord has their back. And so this guy, first of all, if you're robbing someone in a Chick-fil-A, you got to know better than that.
You picked the wrong chain, man.
You picked the wrong chain. You're robbing someone you're carjacking someone with a kid, which he probably didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm sure he didn't target her because
and this guy is just remember Goldberg, the wrestler?
Yeah.
Just absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
What was that move he did?
He goes like full mount on him here.
Well, I forgot that move. Somebody's going to message in with that. Goldberg did Goldberg had a signature move. I forgot what it was. That was in like the 2000s.
Yeah, he went, ready for it?
Spear. Yeah,
Spear, yeah.
Oh, I'm ready for your joke.
He went full Choke-fil-A on him there.
Choke-fil-A, dude. Let's go. Well done. Hey, Alex Legos, ladies and gentlemen. He went Choke-fil-A on him. He went the chokehold. So he subdued this man.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the end of the video is literally the guy just gassed out laying on the ground, like sitting there, like waiting for the cops to come.
But he didn't, but he like, you see a bunch of like those police brutality videos and like, oh, this was unnecessary. They like got him on the ground and then they threw the extra punch.
Right.
This guy, none of it.
No. Deserved it.
Not one extra amount. That's what the brutality videos is too much force. It was extra force. Excessive force. Yeah, you're like, we need to subdue. He got him out of the car, subdued him. That's it.
Yeah. He made the guy tap. The guy gave up. He's just sitting there in the parking lot. He's like, all right, you got to get it.
And he's in jail.
Yeah.
And that's why you're like, you go, oh, Chick-fil-A is on the surface, you go, they're losing so much money by being closed on Sunday.
Right.
I go, you're misunderstanding. You know how much more money they make the other days of the week because everybody's like, that's our place.
Yep.
And that's what's happening here.
I couldn't feel safer at a fast food restaurant.
Could not feel safer, bro. I mean, this guy, it's got to be an impulse crime. He's going in, there's a baby in there.
Yeah.
And then there's also, and it's in a Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
I'm saying, you go over to a Burger King, the employees will help you rob.
Yeah.
You were like, you robbing him? Let me get in on this.
Okay, yeah.
Yo, we robbing this guy in the parking lot? He's like, clock me out, dude. Has he gotten anything in his trunk? 100%, dude.
Perfect.
Well, that's like, if you like, there's those neighborhoods in like, they're like a neighborhood in Chicago where they're like, hey, we've banned it's illegal to have guns. Criminals are like, let's go there.
Yeah.
Let's go there.
Yeah.
And then you go like, there's like when I went to buy that car in South Alabama,
right,
in a trailer park, I go, these guys I'm not thinking about robbing them, but these guys have guns.
For sure.
You don't rob a trailer in Alabama thinking that guy doesn't have a gun.
Yeah.
You know he does.
Right.
You don't, yeah.
At least one.
You don't go into, in a Chick-fil-A, you don't go in there, you think something's not going to go down.
That place is full of good Samaritans.
That's what they do, dude.
Kidding me?
What do you think if you said, hey, you go up to the Chick-fil-A and you go, hey, you buy a meal, and then you go, oh, actually, I don't have my wallet. I can't afford to pay it. What do you think they're going to do?
I would bet that because we know who Chick-fil-A is, they probably have a certain amount budgeted aside.
They got some comps.
And they're like, oh, that's cool, man. We got you.
Oh, we got you.
Yep.
You go to McDonald's, bro. Oh, then get out.
Yeah.
Get out. Or you got to come back and do dishes until you can pay off your
quarter pounder.
Do we know what that guy's name is?
The hero?
Yeah. I mean, there's no way. Is it in there?
Let me pull up the full.
Let's look him up.
I'll pull up the full article.
Yeah, we should. Yeah.
Let's give him praise.
Let's give him some shout out. We gotta have him on the pod. Is that him?
This is a different video. Hold on, I'll pull this up.
I mean, and then they arrested the guy, and then a bunch of the other employees came out and they all solved it, right?
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta sneeze. Maybe I don't. Did I do it into the mic?
Yeah, right into it if you could.
No, I'm not doing that. Michael Gordon, the Good Samaritan. That's the story of the Good Samaritan is called a hero. A woman and her nephew. Okay, the woman and her nephew during a carjacking video.
Yeah, Michael Gordon.
Yo. Michael Gordon.
Fort Walton Beach.
Michael Gordon at high school this week.
There's an obvious joke there.
This guy is they carrying this man from class to class.
He's the Michael Gordon of Chick-fil-A employees.
Yo, yes. Yeah, that was what. Oh yeah, I got it too after you got it. Yeah. This guy's the Michael Gordon of. His name's Michael Gordon. Yeah, dude. I wonder if anyone's made that joke.
Who knows?
That's unbelievable.
We're gonna get this episode out before someone else does.
Oh yeah, we got a copyright on the Michael. He's the Michael Gordon of Chick-fil-A workers, of Chick-fil-A employees. Also, I know this for a fact because I used to work at Chick-fil-A. The guys working the drive-through are especially outside like that are the frontline employees.
They're strategically placed.
Yeah. Well, they can handle more than like the guy inside. But you're gonna start on the first. This is like way inside, but you're gonna start doing the tables.
Nice.
Wiping the tables and asking if they want refills. Also, a thing that they only do at Chick-fil-A.
Extremely underrated.
Can I refresh your beverage? You're gonna start there.
Yep.
Okay. Then you're gonna go to the bagging.
Nice.
Actually, the cooks are different. They're a different
skill set.
Yeah, different. You're gonna if you're a white homeschool kid, you're gonna start in the dining room, and you're gonna do it's like dining room trash that. Then you're gonna go to bagging. So you're in front of the customers, but you're not talking to the customers. Then you're gonna go register. Then you're gonna go drive-through bagging, drive-through register, and then drive-through outside.
Nice.
The best employees would be the outside drive-through employees.
The best of the best.
100%. Get where? Oh, you work all the way up? I mean, they got a farm system over there. Yeah. He tries to get a new job. He's like, dude, where'd you come from? Chick-fil-A? He's like, bagger? After 3 years? Bro.
You're still bagging?
No, you still bagging, dog? Yo, Michael Gordon, I want to. We
should ask for a trade.
We at least, bro. And cash considerations. Yeah. He's like, he puts him back down to the minors. He's like, yeah, we got to send Michael Gordon back down.
Send you down, bro. Sorry.
He's not. I mean, so I think they there was like for a fact. Like I was reading that Disney book about the CEO of Disney, and they talked about the situation with the alligator. Remember the alligator ate that kid?
Yes.
So nothing funny about that.
No.
But he said the CEO of Disney was on the phone with that parent.
Wow.
Like within 20 minutes.
Wow.
This is the CEO of Disney, and it's like so like Dan Cathy was talking to that kid
for sure.
And here's what he said. He goes, "No interviews. You want to lock it up? You're going home.
Yep.
We'll keep you on the clock.
Yep.
We'll probably give you a check, couple checks.
Yep.
It's the last we're hearing of this."
Wow.
Has to, dude.
Yeah.
He's not going on 2020.
No.
He's not going to the local news. Chick-fil-A.
Hey, man, it's not about you.
Chick-fil-A's buttoned up, bro.
Yeah.
They are absolutely. That stuff gets squirrely on social media because you can't control that.
Right.
Chick-fil-A is absolutely buttoned up.
Yeah.
This guy is in. I mean, he's got to be in some kind of witness protection.
Yeah.
He's got to.
They sent him to a different location.
Yeah. He's like,
they change his name.
Listen, if I lived in Fort Walton Beach, I would go try to find him.
Yeah,
I'd go try to find Michael Gordon, dude. 100%.
One of those like man on the street TikTok accounts will find him. They'll
Yeah,
get
he's
him
like, hey,
somewhere.
dude. And he's doing like he's become like, if you worked anywhere else, you become like Instagram famous,
Mm-hmm.
and now you're like a thing because you're like, I'm that guy.
Right.
They don't.
No,
They
they want
shut
to.
it
They want
down.
to keep him. That's what it is.
Oh, they want to keep him in the system.
Yeah.
He's got leverage now. Now I'll tell you this: Michael Gordon can be late to work now.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah,
He's
dude.
like, hey, I'm gonna be a couple minutes late. I'm chatting with some girls in the high school parking lot. Oh, if you don't come in, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
You gonna fire me?
Yeah.
Hold on, I've just been texting with Dan Cathy. Hold on, let me check in.
You see what I did to dude in the parking lot?
Yeah, let me get another check. Now, everyone in America, you know what they're talking about? Chik-Fil-A and how we did a great. You can't pay for that kind of PR.
What if it came out that they did?
Yeah. Oh,
If
yeah.
They staged the whole
Oh,
thing.
yeah. It's like one of those fake things.
Yeah.
You faked that,
You're right.
and nobody was involved in it. They all were doomed. Oh, they're duped from it.
That's so funny.
Or
man.
that. How about the? What would be even better is if the guy who got arrested, like the lady like forgave him and like they like hugged and
Gave him
like,
the car.
Yeah. No, Chick-fil-A bought the car.
Yeah.
They would do that. Chick-fil-A bought the car.
He really needed it, man. So
I
we
bet
got
Michael
him one.
Gordon. I mean, do you think he has a girlfriend?
He does now.
He does now, dude. He does now. I bet there's a girl in like his science. I bet he's in high school. We're assuming he's in high school because Chick-fil-A kids are in high school.
He looked young. I couldn't tell if he was that young. but-
Gosh, dude, I would never do that.
What?
Tackle an adult?
No, dude, that's crazy.
That is wild. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
To what someone would have to do to make me physically an adult.
Yeah.
What
it's like
they would have
as a 17-year-old kid.
tackle him. I mean, he wasn't taking the kid, right?
No, I think he just wanted the car.
Yeah, he was trying to take it. Also, Andrew, look it up. But was the car in the drive-thru? Where are you going?
That's a good question.
Where
Because
are
they got
you-
those things pretty hard coned off. You really
you
can't, get
just
out of there.
exit the drive-thru. He's like, yo, I got somebody else's car. Let me wait for another 6 minutes.
I might as well pick up this meal while I'm here. I mean, they ordered it. They know it's the brown sedan. Like, I might as well get
It says
this.
brown sedan.
Yeah.
Yeah, is this yours? Wow, I'm here now.
It's a brown sedan.
The lady's not here,
Yeah.
nor is the baby, but I'm here.
They'll be right back. They'll be right
I'm in the car to number one.
I'm watching this for them.
There's a lot of there's a lot going on in this story.
Yeah, man.
There's a lot of things going on in this story.
Let's get Michael Gordon to call in next week.
Oh, I would. That Chick-fil-A is not going to allow that.
No.
They won't. But we'll try. We'll do our due diligence.
Yeah.
And talk. We'll do it play by play.
Our investigative journalism. We'll
Who
find
else
him.
would have that guy on a podcast besides us? We would be the only people on earth that would be that interested.
Schultz would. Schultz would have him on.
Yeah, but I'm saying that Schultz fans wouldn't. I mean, my fans are that.
They're Chick-fil-A fans.
Nobody. Schultz probably got sent this a couple times.
Yeah.
I got sent this 1,000 times
For sure.
because I made countless Chick-fil-A videos.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. I do got. I was in I was eating lunch and I saw. I want to break this down because I don't know if you know. I don't know if you know the answer to this, but there was a flag outside of a restaurant that was at half mast,
Okay.
and this was on Saturday of
Okay.
last week.
Yeah.
And I go, why is the flag at half mast?
Yeah, that was my pause. I was trying to think what Saturday was.
Thank you. And I go, why is the flag at half mast? Because it used to be Memorial Day,
Mhm.
9/11,
Right.
and Pearl Harbor.
Right.
Those and Pearl Harbor is December 5th. We've talked about this before.
We did this one and we haven't learned
Oh,
clearly.
shoot. We didn't realize. I think it's December 5th. There's a
I
December
think
5th
it's
or
the
7th.
7th.
And Memorial Day, obviously, and then 9/11.
Andrew's going to pull it up. I think
Yeah.
it's the 7th for the record. 7th? December
Boom,
7th.
7th. All right, so
1941, 39? 41?
Well, look up, Andrew.
41.
40. Look up what's a Saturday. Why was it? Because now it's like it's every. It seems like it's down all the time.
So that was the 17th?
Yeah, the 17th. Yeah, it seems like it's down all the time,
Yeah.
and no one. There's too many. It's like just how the culture is today, where like everything's like we need to show support for whatever.
Right.
And my question is not so much why was it down, but I go, where is like, if you had a flag in front of your business, there, like, where is the level of like, do they get an email?
As far as like what,
because that's coming
when should
from
it go down?
The president,
Right?
who's like, if you have a flag, that's got to come with it.
Yeah, I just assume they're all at half mast now because like we don't have enough people working, so they just only get it halfway up the pole. Yeah. So I just assume that's.
They didn't have time,
right?
They go, or they were like, hey, they're like pulling it up and like, I gotta clock in.
I can't do this from home.
I gotta drop these burgers, dude. Home. Yeah. Somebody comes out there, and like if you're a McDonald's and now flag waving in front of your house, not on a pole, is different.
Right.
A flag on a pole there's some flags that are on top of the pole, like if you got like a NASCAR race. There is no mast capability.
Right. I think the string and the ability to go up and down is what makes it.
But if you have one, it's usually if you have one, you've got to follow the rules.
Correct.
I think. Because that's like
you're also supposed to take it down in the rain, like all that type of stuff. There's all those rules to it. I won't pretend to know them all. People can fact check that. But
yeah, but there's it's out of respect for. You got the answer?
You found it, Andrew?
Also, that proves our point. No one knows.
Right.
Queen
Elizabeth died the week before.
Yeah.
Which would be that would be a week before, right?
All right. Well, what's funny? Okay. Yeah. So what's funny? Did we talk about Brittany Griner in here?
Not really. No.
All right. What's a funny topic? It's a similar topic where they're like the Queen dies.
Right.
You go, or like Bill Clinton dies. We were giving the Queen of England a week in our country, which I'm not old enough to, I think, comment on that.
That's kind of, I mean, you would have to be like 300 years old to comment on that. What do you mean?
Yeah, but no, well, or like old enough to know the Queen was like relevant or like.
Got it.
But didn't we leave them?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like, come on, man.
Thank you, bro. We left them. We quit them to come over here.
Yeah.
To have our own world.
Yeah.
In 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue because we lived under the oppression of the Queen, didn't we? I feel like I'm overly confident on this topic.
I feel like I got to clean you up already.
And somebody's gonna be like, "That was not right." We left Europe, England,
correct,
to come here.
Yes,
the new world. I took a homeschool history class.
I believe that the Boston Tea Party was in rebellion against the taxes and tariffs in place by the Queen. I'm pretty sure
people are listening to this and they go, "Oh my goodness, no!" Like I think that we left them because they were oppressing us religiously.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
And they wanted to. Again, I could be wrong. I probably am wrong. But we came over here. We're like, we're out.
It was religion and taxes, I believe.
We're doing our own way.
We're over here. Why should we be paying you guys back?
Peace.
Yeah.
We're doing it, and then we started. Do what you want when you pop in over here.
That's right. Oops, sorry about it. Sorry.
Future say sorry, dude. Yo, we're going to these crops over here. We've taken 100% of them, bro. And then they tried to. This is the worst history lesson. They tried to come over, right?
They thought.
But this is before the Civil War. This is the Revolution. So, who came over to try to get? Didn't they come to try to get us back?
Yes.
Or they try to say, we're taking this.
The Revolutionary War was us saying, no, we're not. Yeah, we're not doing this. That was the redcoats are coming. They came all the way
over here, and it wasn't as big as it is now.
I'm sure they were already kind of here. Like they had a presence, I'm sure.
So they go, and they heard Christopher Columbus. They go, wait, what's going on there? Y'all chilling? He's like, yo, so y'all like thriving over there, low key? He's like, no, we got to send some people over.
Yeah,
right?
well, we were there.
Man,
we
know nothing.
We
about
were
history.
there. I can give you a little bit. We were their colonies. We were English colonies.
Oh yeah.
And so they already had, I'm sure, military presence here.
Oh.
And so then we were like, well, we're paying all these taxes back to England. There's no point.
Oh, we didn't come over originally to leave. We came over with their blessing.
Well, Christopher Columbus came over just to explore.
Okay, yeah.
He was just like, let's go find some stuff.
And there was nobody on the land, right? So we were...
Yeah, right.
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. There was nobody there, so we were like, I guess we'll take it.
We might as well set up shop.
Okay, so...
We got
Thank you. Andrew says we're right. Yeah, dude, we're right.
It's like 100 years.
Yeah. We left England. forced to leave England, 1620. We didn't want to be all right, yeah.
That's right.
Of Church of England.
Right.
Somebody answer me as to why the flag is at half-mast. These are our enemies.
I don't know, man.
This is
I don't know about that. Did we talk about that TikTok clip that we watched?
Yeah, hold on. Let me say one more thing about this.
Yeah.
Well, I think we again, the chronology about this is very like in the world wars. I think we lined back up.
Yeah, that was when we went 1-0.
Yeah, because we're allies with them now.
Yeah,
so
right.
that might be. But the queen has been, she's like 100 years old.
Mhm.
But like you go, all right, what if like, like what if Nancy Pelosi dies?
Mm-hmm.
They're like, we'll give it an afternoon. Like what, depending on like who's making, I would love to be in that room, decide like the Brittany Griner thing. The Brittany Griner is in, she's a WNBA star.
Right.
And she's in Russia,
right,
in prison. And U.S. said, hey, we have an arms dealer that's in prison in America, a Russian arms dealer that's in prison. And we said, we'll give you back him.
Yeah.
And they go, nah. So meaning like, hey, just check the stats.
Yeah.
Like check her stat. Like if this was like LeBron,
yeah,
we'd be like, all right.
They're like, you got to throw in some cash there as well.
Some
like, come on,
and some future picks.
You got to sweeten this deal, right? Some future picks.
He would give you a third rounder.
Give us Hawaii, and then we can talk about it.
Or like, hey, let's give you like there's like a Russian arms dealer, which is like a significant. I don't know who offered who, but they were like, I think we
offered the Russian arms dealer.
No, I think they wanted, like, they said this is what they go. We want the Russian arms dealer, and we go, nah, we're good, dude. Can you imagine that?
Biden, I think Biden talked to the Griner family recently too. I think that was the headline this week.
Could you imagine?
Can you imagine talking to Biden about that?
Oh yeah, that's
hi, bring our daughter home, please.
That's gonna be a tough conversation to have.
Oh, you can't.
But what if I was like, because I bought that testosterone illegally,
right,
in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
Not for me, by the way.
I mean, allegedly you did.
But yeah, not for me, by the way. I brought it over the border.
Allegedly.
Yeah. What if I was accidentally down in Mexico and they got me and I was in and they go, hey, we got John Crist. What do you want to offer? What are they looking at? They're like, well, let's look at his like Instagram,
right,
his followers.
Yeah.
Let's look at his net worth. How's Brittany Griner?
Well, first of all, Biden has no idea who Brittany Griner is prior to this. Like, he has no clue. So, yeah, what do they brief him on?
Biden has no idea what the WNBA is,
right,
which, to be fair, neither does anyone else. But come on, John. Come on, dude. Look, Keely's laughing. Right, she's a female, just for the record. No, she's not laughing.
Sarcastically laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you,
what's
like,
on
if they
that
say,
brief sheet? We got Alex Legos. We
right,
got him.
Yeah.
They're like, well, I don't know. He's got a business. He's got a couple. He's got a couple pods. His family likes him.
Yeah.
Versus like, you know how like if like a rich white girl on spring break gets like kidnapped in Aruba. That's
right,
like
Natalie Holloway.
That is ground zero for everybody. But like if this is just the facts. If a local Mexican guy gets killed in Aruba, that's like,
yeah,
they place value different people.
Yeah, I can't get over
not in like a social way, but like you have to negotiate if that person is valuable enough to the other person, which is not in God's eyes.
Of course,
in God's eyes,
that's not what we're saying.
No, everyone is the same. But imagine coming, like they go ransom. They're like, hey, dude, we got Alex Legos with the ransom.
Yeah.
They go, how much? They go, $300. You go,
yeah,
I'd be pissed.
I'll pay it myself. Like, come on, man.
300. Let me think of how much
you'd be mad that it wasn't higher.
Yes, dude, I would be furious. There we go. We got John Crist. We want $1,000. $1,000.
Not even mad that I'm stuck here still. Just that's
after
what
all
you priced me at.
For a G, one rack. Pissed. What would you be pissed at? If they said we got John Crist under ransom, if they got John Crist under ransom, let me think what my price would be. Well, it's based on what people can pay for it.
Right.
So it's not based on how much you're worth.
No, I can't get over the sheet that they probably showed Biden. Like, what stats are on that? Like, okay, so here's who she is. She's really tall. She plays basketball.
She's like first round.
She's like it. Like, she's the girl for this stuff.
Big, yeah. This is gonna be big on. It's gonna be big on Instagram.
Right. Here's the demo for the WNBA.
She does have a domestic abuse on her rap sheet. It's gonna count against her.
Yep.
But there's all these things you got to take into play.
Yeah, and this will play well with your bass.
Play well with the bass, 100%.
All of that, that.
So you're thinking about what you can get from it. Right. I would say I'm going to get. Let me see. My grandparents used to be rich. They're not. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, if they said what money they would come up with that we go if we can't get it.
Right.
10 million.
That's your number?
No way. My parents said they go. We got 10 million. My parents would go. You got to keep him.
Yeah.
They would.
Well, you guys drive a hard bargain.
Yeah, they go, we can't, we don't, I don't know. We got nothing. If they said 10 million, they would go, we can't, I mean, you got to kill him, I guess, because we can't pay him.
Yeah.
But if they go, I would say 1.5 and some pay in the house, in my house.
You think they could pony that up and get you home?
1.5 and my house.
Okay.
That's our
So for those hostage holders out there, for those kidnappers,
1.5 million. As we could come up with it as I got 8 siblings, 7 siblings. We could all and a couple buddies.
You could all pitch in.
If I had to make the calls for my death, I could go 1.5 million.
Okay.
Yeah. Plus future cash considerations.
Of course.
And my car. And my house.
My toxic trait is thinking I could flip the script and like infiltrate the cartel from behind closed doors.
Yeah, you're gonna get some money. You're gonna just Marty Bird the whole thing.
Yeah. Wait, hear me out, guys.
Hold on. All right, let's get this one last thing and then we'll wrap it up.
All right.
This is the wildest thing I've ever seen.
Which one?
You do that or let's do the baseball one?
Okay, cool.
Because we have more and more guys. By the way, the podcast growing, bro.
Oh yeah,
rapidly.
Oh yeah.
And I always tell people ask, they go, where should we, did I say this last week?
Yes.
Where should we start?
Right.
Just jump in where you're at.
Right here.
Basically, we get in, we talk about stuff, and then at the end we do fact checks. Because we say all these things that are off the dome and they're not right.
We're not trying to be wrong, but we are.
I want to need a history teacher to tell us what percentage of that story we got right on the
I think we might have got the bones right, but I mean,
why are we given a half mast if we left them?
I don't know, man.
That's like texting your ex-girlfriend on her birthday. It's like her mom dies. Her mom dies and you text her and you're like, you go to the funeral.
Yeah.
Dude, you're not, this is not what?
It's weirder that you're here.
Why are you here? They were like, you got a flag at half mast. I'm trying to get a double cheeseburger like, for the Queen of England. What other countries? Where do we draw the line?
Right. That's the question. Where is that line?
That's all I'm saying. That's why these things are just funny. Because somebody sits in the. All right, we don't have to get back to that.
All right. So let me tee this up for you.
This is the wildest thing I've ever seen.
So this is a former teammate of mine, James Karenchek.
Wait, why you didn't say that?
I did tell you that the other day.
The pitcher?
We played together at Bryant.
Flex.
James was a few years behind me, and 4th round draft pick, absolute stud. He's the setup guy for the Cleveland Guardians.
I have a joke about that in my show.
Perfect. Yeah. So he's pitching. He's looking really good.
Yep.
And he's doing this thing where he's going back and forth and like touching his hair, then the rosin bag. Rosin is like chalk for those who don't know baseball.
All right, so he's touching his hair he has like he doesn't have, I don't know what it's under his hat, but he has like a mullet. There's long hair in the back.
Yep.
He's been touching his hair 3, 4, 5 times.
Right.
Touching the ball. And it's historically, there's been people that they've had if you have like anything that can grip the ball better, make it spin better. Right?
Yeah, they call them foreign substances.
Yeah,
you
so you have it on the top of your hat.
Right.
I've seen it on the top of your hat. I've seen it on the inside of your on your glove. And so they come out and check him.
Yep.
Right.
And we'll put this video in so people can watch it.
Okay. So the ump is, so somebody says they're coming out and check him. They're checking his hat. They find nothing.
Checked his glove, found nothing.
Checking his glove. And now the guy, all right. If you're just listening to this, the umpire is caressing the back of this man's hair.
Like really caressing.
Caressing. Like really getting in there.
Mm-hmm.
Like all the, like he touches and he rubs his Did you see that little neck rub there? He slid that in.
He did kind of, yeah. He
Well,
went
so
a
the
little
guy
bit.
has to lean down, and he rubs his head. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Watch this part.
Right
What was that? Hey, dude, he went down by the jersey. You see that part? Slow-mo that. What is that, dude? He goes, and he was not like, he seemed very... Yo, my guy, dude, he can't do that. He seemed very... Okay, he's ready. He knows this is coming.
Yep.
How well do you know this guy?
Very.
You know him?
Yeah. James?
Did you ask him about this?
Yeah.
What'd he say?
No. I didn't ask him about
you didn't
this.
ask him
No.
about- yeah. You're not. Yeah. So the umpire comes out. He's got. I gotta touch the back of your head.
Mhm.
I gotta not only
check you.
not only pat your hair. I gotta run my fingers through it.
Right.
All the way.
Mhm.
I have to for the check.
Yeah.
There's no other way to do it.
This went crazy viral.
Did it? Of
Yeah.
course it did. Yeah.
People were comparing it to like when like apes will like pick bugs out of each other's fur
to
and
go
stuff
to
and
the
eat
other
them.
way. Yeah. Well, I mean, there's like a long hair does make you feel some kind of way.
Of course.
I feel intimidated by a guy with long hair.
Yeah.
I could lose my girlfriend to a guy with long hair.
Yeah, that's a dangerous one.
That's a dangerous
Did
one.
you guys list that?
No, we never listed that. That's
one.
up there.
Yeah.
Long hair guy.
Yep.
Yeah, because there's different kind of long hair guys. But that guy, there's long hair. There's like who the famous long hair guys?
Jason Momoa.
Oh yeah, different Disney guy.
Fabio.
Scott Stapp
Yes, nice.
from Creed.
Um,
They had the kind of long hair to be their performance, and then they can't cut it because that's how everybody knows them from.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Long hair. Yep. That guy, I mean, that's a nice. What did he have anything in his hair?
Mm-mm.
Nothing.
Mm-mm.
But you got to do a kind of like you got to do a follicle cavity search.
Yeah, like
You gotta go all
checking
the
for
way.
lice kind of
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, the other team asked the ump
check his hair.
check his hair because he kept touching his hair, touching the rosin. Yeah.
But why is he doing it? They didn't find anything, right?
They didn't find anything, but I mean, the theory is you get sweat from your hair, and then you put it on the
rub it
rosin
off.
bag, and it gives you some more grip, which
That
is
is a
completely
wild-
legal, by the way.
That's a wild video.
Yeah,
Oh, so he's drying it. He's drying his hair. He's drying his fingers,
he's getting sweat from his hair, putting it on the rosin bag, and then
and that's illegal.
it's illegal.
Wow.
You tell me I can't
dude.
sweat?
Yeah. What are you trying to tell the guy? But I guarantee you,
Everybody else sweats in their hair.
100%. Here's what showed up on Monday at that guy's house:
Mhm.
a box of shampoo from Head and Shoulders or from somebody.
Yeah,
They go, "You're our guy now.
yeah,
You are our guy."
yeah.
That it's so a
Oh,
shampoo.
that's another guy, Troy Polamalu,
Oh, yeah, and he does it.
Head and Shoulders
Head
guy.
and Shoulders. That guy's they're calling him.
Yep.
It's like you remember the guy from the ocean spray skateboard guy.
Oh yeah,
Then you feeling calling, or the REO Speed, was it REO Speedwagon song?
Fleetwood Mac.
Fleetwood Mac, yeah. It's whoever is somebody's listening to this in their 60s, they just stopped listening.
Pissed.
They go, "You think that?" He was drinking ocean spray.
Yeah,
Yeah. And then they gave him like they
like a lifetime supply.
filled up his garage.
They killed it.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
That's the same guy. You know what? That's the theme of this whole podcast, because the Chick-fil-A guy, he did the same thing. He's a Chick-fil-A. He's in for life. So
Mm.
what can we do with the brands that we like
Right.
to get in for life?
We gotta-
Like
yeah,
if
we
I
gotta
let's
figure
say
that out.
I have a Honda Civic.
Mhm.
What could I do to make a viral video that they would give me Honda Civics for life? Like,
Mm.
dang, dude, I got to think on this.
Yeah, this is a big one.
Yeah, because or like, let's say like Dr. Pepper.
Mhm.
That's a perfect one, right? Like they go, "Hey, you're our guy. Here's Dr. Pepper for life." Well, the PR that you gave us was so unbelievable.
Right.
You got for life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I have that with Chick-fil-A. I should,
I mean,
but I want to keep the relationship
right.
pure.
Right.
Yeah. All right, dude. Let's wrap it up. We got any fact checks for the week?
Yeah, we got a few.
Always. Hey, what? How long do you think until there's going to be a week where we have none?
Oh, probably never, man.
By the way, if you listen to the podcast, one of our favorite things to do is people fact check, because we sometimes talk about things that we don't have any expertise in. That's a good way to say it.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
probably we'll never not have that. I think
yeah,
we'll
probably
always
not.
need
But
that.
there's going to be a day once. But I'm going to just do
a clean episode.
I'm going to a fully clean episode. We haven't had one yet, but what do we got here?
All right, so this one is from Christine T.
Okay.
She says, Mitch McConnell is for sure, in all caps, not a MAGA Republican. He would be what you call a rhino.
Mitch McConnell? Okay, the only reason I said Mitch McConnell, what were we talking about Mitch McConnell for? We were talking about, the banned books.
The banned books, yeah.
I feel like I was driving through Kentucky because somebody said he's from Kentucky, right?
Yeah, this other one. We had 2 Mitch McConnell fact checks.
Okay.
This one says, this is from Jody W.
Jody.
She says, I'd like to fact check that John didn't know who Mitch McConnell is.
Okay.
I mean, I had a hard enough time with Alex not knowing the name of the Senate Minority Leader, one of the most powerful men in Washington, who happens to be from Kentucky. I don't know.
Is that Mitch McConnell?
No.
Who's the Senate Majority Leader? Oh, this is even that. Our
She says, but John, really? Now. Surely you must be joking.
No.
Not joking.
Somebody has a bit about, there's another comedian. I think it's, there's a bit about like politics is so in the mainstream now that all these people, we should not know their names.
Yeah.
These are public servants.
Yes.
We need to know the president, the vice president, and the mayor of your city.
Yeah. Yeah, you should know your local people way more than you know national people.
What you got?
Who's the Senate Minority Leader?
Mitch McConnell.
Oh, it is
okay,
Mitch McConnell.
All right, Senate Minority Leader. Wait, the Senate Minority Leader?
Mitch McConnell.
But that's not minority. It's not a racial thing. It's who has the most representation.
Right.
The least representation, right?
Yeah, so he's a leader of losers. Is that what this is?
So, let's go. Hey, wow. No, the only reason I thought he was a Trump guy is because I was driving through Kentucky and they have like the MAGA stuff. If you drive through the interstates of the southern states, they have like they were like Trump should have won stuff like all in the interstates. And there was a Mitch McConnell.
So he was guilty by association there.
What, he's a Republican or Democrat?
He's a Republican. That was what I Googled. I didn't.
Oh, yeah. No, all right. Yeah, all right. Well, that solves it. See, net positive.
Yeah.
People are learning. If you didn't know who Mitch McConnell was, now you know. Whoever's that. All right. What do we got next?
We already did the Tourette's one, so we can get off that. Okay. Somebody did write in about Jonah. We were talking about Jonah in The Whale.
Read it, yeah.
And this says, hi, John and Co. Nice try, but it wasn't Jonah who had the fire in the whale. It was Pinocchio, which you did say.
Okay, yeah, all right.
Geppetto went after Pinocchio when he was away and somehow got swallowed by a whale. Then to get out, they lit the fire. Jonah just prayed to God in chapter 2 of Jonah, and he was spat out and then went to Nineveh. Good guess, though. Keep on trying. You're doing great, sir.
I didn't like that attitude on the end. I didn't like that attitude in the end, Caleb C.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Good guess, though. Keep trying. Well, there's 2 people in a whale.
Right.
Chilling. How is that twice?
Right.
How does that
That's
happen?
a 50. That's a coin flip.
Geppetto went after Pinocchio and he was, I don't know that story that well.
I thought you were out of your mind when you were saying that.
I don't know any story that well, accordingly. All right. That's it?
And then we had this one about the waiter you had at the Mexican restaurant.
Oh, last week I talked about the waiter. I was trying to talk to the waiter. He didn't speak very good English, but he knew, yeah.
He spoke enough to do his job. And so apparently that's called occupational language.
Thank you.
This is
a fact check. They're affirming us.
Yeah, this is from Ashley B. She's basically just saying like
Ashley.
her husband works with a lot of Spanish speakers, so he knows enough to be dangerous at his job. And it sounds like he's in irrigation, so he knows sprinkler Spanish is what he calls it.
Whew, I don't know if we're allowed to, I don't know if she's going to be canceled for that.
She's allowed to say that.
Sprinkler Spanish?
I think that's pretty
She has a laugh emoji after that. Hold on. I was floored and very confused, and he very matter-of-factly told me I speak sprinkler Spanish. Oh, so he's white.
Yeah.
No, you cannot say that,
What?
Ashley B.
What do you mean?
No. We can say things that are, we're professionals. We're allowed to, you cannot say your husband speaks sprinkler Spanish.
I think it's creative. I like it.
Wow.
I like
That's
it.
pretty
Ash.
funny, though. That
Keep
is
it
pretty
up.
funny. Yeah.
All right, and then we had one more.
right.
This is from Abby Z.
Okay.
She says, hello. Could you please discuss if, air quotes, Karen is a Republican or Democrat? It's something I've been thinking about, and I'm curious what you think. Thoughts?
Wow. I never thought about that before.
Yeah, Karen.
You know, they're like
you say, like,
they're like,
Karen.
oh, she's being a Karen. Okay. When were you being, Karen is like, my cheese sticks are like not hot enough. Somebody else you didn't park directly in the parking thing. Mm-hmm. You're at the airport and you're saying, excuse me, you need to put a mask on.
Can I speak to the manager?
Can I speak to the manager? Huh. I mean, that's situation by situation, but if she had to have, if we checked her voting record,
right?
I would say Karen would not vote for Trump. Right? Karen's against whoever's in power. Karen.
Karen's a swing voter.
Yeah, Karen's a swing, but you can, Karen, hold on. If somebody's in the parking lot and says, excuse me, you didn't do this right.
Mm-hmm.
That's I don't know.
I would say Karen's probably more conservative only because she seems opposed to change. I think she likes the way things are.
Yeah. She was the one like in like, you're not allowed to smoke here,
right.
like in the 90s. Like this is against the, excuse me, throw away your cigarette butts.
Mm-hmm.
It's a conservative.
Well, but at that time, was that a progressive belief?
This is just like the banned books.
Yes.
It started.
It's flipped.
It's flipped now.
Mm-hmm.
What's against the rules is being a Democrat or being a progressive was against the rules in the past 20 years.
Right.
Now being a conservative is against the rules.
Right.
Or against the social norm.
Which that's another history thing too. Didn't the parties flip way back when too?
Yeah, this is
they went from like fundamentalist to
wait, say it again.
They were like it was a fundamentalist party.
Yeah.
Versus I don't know what the other party.
The Whig Party.
Yeah, there you go.
No, that's the thing. Though. I don't know. I just threw that out. They're like, this is not.
You just knew that party.
Yeah, I knew there was the Whig Party. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's flipped there. So where does she land?
Well, let's go back. Let's go back through elections.
Okay.
So this one, it was Trump versus. She voted for Trump. Yeah, she had to vote for Trump.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it,
yeah,
she not vote for. And then it was Trump. What was it? Trump, Hillary.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Hillary would be. That's her leader.
Oh,
Hillary Clinton is a Karen's leader, right?
Is Hillary a Karen?
Keely said nothing all episode. Yeah, is she? Is Hillary Clinton a Karen? Yeah, because she was always like, "What's up? Just hanging out here in Delaware." Like, remember that? That's the only thing I remember about Hillary Clinton. Oh, what? No, dude, no. She's always getting Bill Clinton in trouble, dude. Bill Clinton can never do anything chill because Hillary's always on him.
You're right.
Yeah. Yes. Hillary Clinton is a Karen. But then but Hillary Clinton did not vote for Obama.
No.
Because Obama was cool.
Right. Way
And
too cool for Karen.
Forward thinking. So who was Obama against in the second election?
Is that McCain?
McCain? Yeah, Hillary Clinton was a Republican.
For sure.
So Karen bounces. And who was the first Obama election against? Dang it. That's like 12 years ago. We forgot already.
What was that, 2008?
Oh, was it the Mormon guy? No, he already ran twice. Who was before? George W. Bush was right before Obama, right?
08 looks like it was McCain.
McCain, Obama.
So who was 12?
Who was run against Obama?
Mitt Romney.
Oh, yeah, she was Republican then.
Yeah, she definitely was. And she thought he was super handsome.
So yeah. She was a big. Yeah, that's like the Mormon haircut. Karen has a Mormon haircut.
She's looking a lot more establishment Republican. The more we dive into this, yeah.
But she'll break away.
She will.
She will break away when Hillary and she voted for Biden.
Mm-hmm.
But she did not vote for. Maybe I bet she might have voted for Trump the first time. Because
or at least she says she did.
Yeah. Because she was like, he's gonna clean up the borders and he's
draining the swamp.
He's gonna get us back to work. Yeah, that was definitely yeah. She might have said like when she went to like the school board meetings, but she was probably like she didn't say but she like undercover said she was.
Yeah,
like,
and then she also voted for him the second time, but she says she didn't though.
Yeah, because she doesn't want to. Yeah, she's looking to get fired up, so she needs to be Karen. Needs to be the victim.
Right.
So there it is. That we solved it. Yeah, that's the net positive. Karen has to be the victim.
Yep.
So she's not. So when Trump runs it back, at the first time she votes for Trump. Then Trump runs it back, but that's against Hillary. No.
That's against Biden.
Yeah, she voted for Biden.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
So now she's in the perfect position.
Right.
Yeah.
So she's going wherever it's convenient for her to play the victim.
Yeah,
card.
wherever she could be the underdog. So she's in essence hoping she loses every election.
Wow. What a bombshell to end on.
So she can complain. That's it. Net positive. Thanks so much for listening, everybody. Good night.
I mean, yeah,
Lucas,
sure,
have
it was
a good
a
night,
little
buddy.
weird, but on the net, it was a positive. is a positive. You cannot be serious. On the net, it's a positive.